Hey guys, welcome back to the Brosums channel, and today we're playing some Strike Fighters Modern Combat. As you know, I've done a few reviews on this game, and I'm decided to do another one. This will probably be my final one, unless this video gets like several thousand views or something. So please share, like, and subscribe if you do enjoy this video, and let me know if you want to see more. But yeah, so let's just get straight into this. So this video was requested by Goldmaster, and video is actually mainly to Goldmaster because he's been asking me to do another video on this, and I kind of put it off for several months because, you know, I'm like super swamped with school, work, all that kind of stuff. So I don't really have a lot of time to do stuff, and when I do put time into something, it's usually Wings of Duty or some other game that I'm trying to get big on or whatever. But anyways, I decided just to sit down, do the review, get it over with, and just let out full honesty on this game. I'm gonna just grade this game hardcore. So this will be probably my final review, and I might do some other gameplays on it later on if it gets better or something cool happens. But yeah, let's get straight started with this game. First of all, let's just talk about how free to play this game is. I really condemn this game for being how free to play it is. It's insane how they give you so many planes, so many factions, all for free. It's unbelievable how much they actually give you for free. So for that reason, if you don't want to spend a lot of money on a game or at all, this is definitely one of the playing games to go to. I mean, it's still blowing my mind how much they give you. But yeah, they do get most of their money through advertisements, so you will have to see an advertisement on your screen while in the menu, and then you also have to watch one after each game. But honestly, it's not that bad. I mean, it's not like you're grinding ads or something. And if you want to grind ads, they got you covered. You can watch one ad for 10,000 credits, which, I mean, planes will cost around 70,000 credits. At beginner lower tiers, like they'll usually be like 10,000, so just one ad will get you a plane. But you do gotta level yourself up to get those planes, and that's just the way, so you can't just buy your way through the system, which is really nice. So if you want to level up, play the game, get some levels, and then go ahead and buy yourself a cool looking plane. And the graphics are actually pretty decent. I wouldn't say they're the best graphics, but they're good enough to keep me interested in it. So yeah, those are some pretty good things about the game just right off the bat that you'll notice. So yeah, with that being said, let's just dive into the bad things about this game, because there's a lot of stuff that are bad about this game that really just keep me away from it. And the one main thing is the controls. If the controls were better, I'd probably have this game. I'd probably be playing it quite more than I do right now, because it's a great game, but the controls are just so trash, it just makes it hard for me to play the game. If you guys ever played this game, you probably know how bad the calibration system is and how you never use the joystick. I just find it really tough to aim down sights and whatever. I'm not even aiming down sights, but I mean, I'm just aiming at other targets with my guns and whatever. Missiles are not too hard. You just gotta be in the general area and you can launch it, but it's still really tough. Turn fighting's tough, all that kind of stuff. It's tough because the controls, they don't give you the maneuverability you want. If you want to use your aerialons to go right, for some reason it'll kick in your elevator and you'll do a barrel roll. Or if you want to go left, it'll do a left barrel roll. It's not normal. And if you want to pull up, you can only pull up. You can't kick in your aerialons with it. And if you do, it just goes way off, and it's just really weird. And you can use a rudder, which is really helpful, but it's kind of an unrealistic rudder. Either way, I mean, it's still cool enough for me. It works pretty well, but it's still not good enough to complete the control system. I find that the controls are just really bad, and for that real main reason, I don't like this game. I'm going to be honest with you there. Once they fix the control issue, if they ever do, I think I could like this game, but until then, the game's just way too hard, too annoying to play. It just feels like an unfinished game in my opinion when it comes down to controls. But besides the controls, I mean, there's some other stuff that are a little bit bad, which I'll talk about right now. And then we'll get into the things that I really enjoy about this game, which you should probably stick around to hear about, because you can't just hear the bad and just assume it's a terrible game. So just stick around till when I say the good stuff, so you don't just get a one-sided opinion. Some other bad stuff about this game is that it just feels really repetitive, and there's no multiplayer. Let's talk about the multiplayer real quick. There is no multiplayer in this game, so don't expect to be playing with friends or anything like that. I guess you could compete for high scores or whatever, which actually doesn't sound like a bad idea. I could do events on that. It'd be great material. But there's no multiplayer other than that. And plus, multiplayer wouldn't work because of the repetitiveness of this game and how just arcadish it is. Now, I'm not saying arcade is a bad thing, but this game kind of takes it to a different level. They integrate realism with arcadish, which I actually really like the concept of, but it's just too easy sometimes. Like if someone shoots a missile at you, all you gotta do is click on the flares, and the flares got your back. There's no chance of that missile hitting you whatsoever. Even if it's a perfect shot, it just won't hit you. So yeah, the flares, they're kind of weird. The missile could literally be right on your six. It could be touching your engine about to ignite, and you press the flare button, and they got your back. It won't hurt you at all. So for that reason, that's just weird. It's just too easy to use flares and whatever. Some other stuff is the missiles. It's literally point and click. You just point at them, you click it, it's gonna hit them. Sometimes it misses, but usually it hits. And if it misses them, well, then you're kind of out of luck, because turn fighting with them is kind of pointless because they're always gonna be near you. No one ever wins the turn fights, it seems. I guess you could try to just dive out of there, but the controls just make it really hard to do so. So I mean, it's just kind of weird how that combat system works. And the guns, I mean, it's really cool how the guns work and everything. How the super fast fire rate, realistic ammo, all that kind of stuff. The low health system makes it easy to get kills and whatever. But the controls are so bad, it's literally almost impossible to line up a shot. I mean, you can do it when they're flying straight, but when it's a turn fight, yeah, good luck to you, because it's not happening. So yeah, it's just really weird how they did that kind of stuff, and it's just tough to fight sometimes, and then it's too easy at other times, and it doesn't really create any intense moments. Like I never had a moment like, wow, that was so sick, I can't believe I pulled that maneuver and just did that just in time and got on a 6 like that. I mean, in Wings of Duty, you're pulling crazy maneuvers, high G's, guys blacking out, you're shooting, you're taking hits, all that kind of stuff creates intense moments, creates memories. This game doesn't create memories. It literally just is the same thing over and over again. It feels like you're grinding, which I don't like. And this game is kind of a grinding game, but it's not like the normal type of grinding game like World of Tanks or whatever. It's a little bit better. It's more simple. You just play the game and you advance. But when you're grinding, you don't play the game. You just farm the game, if that makes any sense. You just like go. You don't play it. You just go for the riches and whatever. So yeah, this game is kind of just weird on that. But now to repetitiveness. I know I talked a little about repetitiveness, and I'm going to mention it here again. So repetitiveness, the game feels the same. You go into a battle, you shoot stuff, you get out. It's like Escape from Tarkov, except Escape from Tarkov actually has a little bit more to it. This game, it doesn't. There's different missions and stuff, but to me, it just all feels the same. I go there, I press the missile button, stuff blows up, I get out. And I mean, it's just really weird. Like it just gets boring really fast. Like I'm not excited to fly a new plane usually. Like maybe the first few flights with it feels great, but overall it's just the same thing really. You shoot missiles at stuff and whatever. And I mean, there are some cool stuff you can do, like just dive down on a whole bunch of ground targets and just spam that rocket button, and you see all those rockets go out and blow up. And it's really cool to do that. But other than that, I mean, it's not cool to just sit there, press that missile button. It's just boring to me. And I mean, you just do it over and over again with multiple planes, and nothing really cool happens, and it just gets really boring real fast. I mean, I can't imagine playing this game for hours on end as I could with Wings of Duty or something like that. This game is just too repetitive for me. It's too similar. I mean, multiplayer would definitely fix that, or cool single player with formations and cool mission objectives and all that kind of stuff, and stuff can go wrong and nothing always goes your way, that kind of stuff. But there's no, I mean, I don't even know why your allies are there. Honestly, they just kill steal and take your credits that you could have got. So I mean, it just doesn't fit right. It just doesn't settle with me, you know. So yeah, I mean, basically that's all the really bad stuff about the game. So now let's just get into the good stuff. What are people playing this game for? What's really awesome about it? Let's start with the realism integrated with arcade mode. So by that I mean they actually take really realistic stats and just put it into simple form for you. And I feel like that was a great idea. It works really well actually, and it gets new players into the game really fast, and it's just simple, and there's a lot of in-depth stuff to it, and it makes it really cool. It makes the game very unique. I haven't seen this before, and I like unique stuff, so this game got me on that. Some other great stuff about this game is just the multiple variety of planes. You can play a whole bunch of different planes, enjoy them for a little bit, try out your favorites, all that kind of stuff. And it's really nice to do that. I mean, you don't have to pay money to do it either. I mean, it's very free to play. I mean, the most you'll ever have to pay on this game if you want all the kind of cool stuff and whatever is $3. So it's not much actually compared to other games. You got to spend hundreds of dollars. I mean, I can't imagine dumping $100 on this game. I mean, there's not enough stuff to buy for $100. You can get 350,000 credits for like $2 or $3 or something like that. So it's really cool how you can just do that. But if you decide not to pay money, you can still easily get everything for free. I mean, you get 500 credits a day times the amount of days you've logged in a row. So if you've been logged in for a month, that's like 30 times 500 right there. So that's like easily 15,000 credits like in that one day. So that's really nice. I hope I did the math right there. I just did it in my head real quick. I'll have to double check that later. But yeah, so that's a great thing about the game. Some other great things about the game, the graphics are pretty nice. And the cinematics really nice as well. And overall, it just feels pretty solid on all that other stuff. It's just the controls and the boringness that just get to me and all that kind of stuff. I still can't get over the math question. Just give me a second. Okay, the math was correct. Okay, I feel much better now. But yeah, so overall, guys, what's my opinion on this game? Great game, just unfinished in my opinion. Instead of adding new planes, new factions, all that kind of stuff, I feel like they should be fixing controls, fixing bugs, adding a better single player, adding a multiplayer, all that kind of stuff that takes a lot of money to do. So until then, we'll see what happens. That's my final opinion on the game. If I had to rate on a 1 to 10 how likely I am to play it, it's probably going to be around a 5. It's in the middle for me. Like, there's a lot of good things and there's a lot of bad things, and those bad things are what's keeping me away from this game. So yeah, for that reason, guys, I do recommend it if you like modern planes. It is the best modern plane game out there. But if you don't really care for plane games or modern plane games especially, the game isn't that, it's not the best out there. Wings to Duty is probably one of the best. There's Wings to Duty and there's War Wings now. Those are probably the top 2 games to play now if you're looking for arcade-ish and realistic type games. This game is just kind of in the middle between that mix. It's good, but it's bad. And it's bad, but it's good. So yeah, that's what I gotta say about it. I do recommend downloading the game, giving it a shot, see what you like, and let me know what you guys think of it in the comments down below. Let me know if you want to see more videos on this. I am grinding. Or I'm not going to grind. I'm just going to wait till the next day to get my, like, 1,000,000 credits that day, so I can get the Ukraine plane tested out. Because the Ukraine planes actually look pretty cool. But you guys probably know I'm just using the Russian Federation planes because they got all those cool MiGs and SUs and whatever. So yeah, until then, guys, I'll see you in the next video. If you want to see more of this, please let me know. If you don't, let me know as well. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm trying my best to upload as much as I can, but guys, I'm literally swamped. I'm working like 4 hours a day, and then I got school for like the rest, and it's tough, guys. So just give me a break when I'm not streaming, when I'm not editing and all that kind of stuff. I put this together pretty quickly. I mean, it's taking me longer than I was hoping, but whatever. So yeah, guys, enjoy. I'll see you guys next time. G9 from the British Films channel, signing out.